Moralis Streams provides a really easy to use and comfortable user interface to interact with your streams. Here on your admin panel, you can pause or start your streams. You can set up some parameters on the D tab, such as the webhook URL. And also in the settings, you can set up the closest region for you in order to get the fastest response. However, even though this interface is really good, when you are going to manage your Web3 application, you may need to have access to the options on your stream programmatically. It means you can have your own admin panel on which you can set up some parameters on your stream without the need to come to the official admin panel. So, on today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to update and change most of the important parameters of the Moralis Streams using code. What's up YouTube, my name is Vasily, your Web3 instructor from Latin America, Ecuador. I've been building on the space since 2020 with cool crypto projects. In my free time I really enjoy singing and playing the guitar, and if the time is good, I like to go out and take some meditations. But enough about me, let's go back to the video and start building. Let's get started, and for today's demo I have here this sample stream on which I'm getting the information of the transactions on USDT which are greater than certain amount. For now this stream is paused and it's connected to this webhook URL which is using mgrock because I'm hosting the webhook on my computer. Here on the code I have a really simple script which is going to listen to that webhook in order to get the information. So first of all, maybe you have more than one stream and you want to get the information of all of them at once. Let's start with the getAll function. I'm just importing Moralis, don't forget to do it so in your JavaScript project, and I'm using this .env file just to store my Moralis API key on this .env file over here. First of all, remember, in order to use Moralis, we should start the server, so moralis.start using our API key, and then we can use this moralis.streams.getAll. The limit I put here is 100, but actually I just have one, so maybe the limit could be just 5 on this case. And then we are going to receive a result with the information of those streams. So for showcasing purposes, I'm getting that stream and getting the JSON response, and inside the JSON response we have a variable called result. Let's give this a try. On the console I can say node get streams, hit enter, and voila, we got the actual information we wanted. We got here an array of elements. As I just have one stream active, I'm going to get the information of that stream. We get the ID, the webhook URL, the description, and more information such as the supported chains and so on. And this is great because now you can, using just a simple script on your project, get the information of all the streams you have active. Maybe you are using multiple dapps and building multiple dapps, and you want to get the information of the exact stream you are getting information from on your dapp. The second cool setting we can make programmatically is the ability to pause or start our stream using code. So again, I just imported Moralis, started the server using the API key, get the information of the stream because this update status requires an stream ID, and as you can see on this response, the ID is actually the first parameter we have, so we need to get this ID in order to update the status of that stream. On my code, I have now the status set to paused, but you know that for this demo I already have this stream paused. So let's start it and see what happens. Instead of paused, let's use active. Let's save this and try running this code. Node pause streams.js. And as I haven't set up any console.log here, how we can be sure this is working properly? Well, here on my second tab, as you can see, the stream started working, and soon enough I will start getting the information of the transactions I set up on the stream. And also, if we go back to the web page and click on reload, well, now the status of the streams has changed to active. And again, we just needed a really simple script to change the status of our stream. For now, just let's pause this again. We can do it on the admin panel or on the code. We just have to change a parameter, and let's continue. The next feature I want to show you is the ability to change the server you are getting the information from. Even though Moralis services are the fastest on the market, you may have different results depending on where are you on the planet, and maybe using a US server is not good if you are, for example, on Europe. So let's use these options. Let's change to Europe. So I'm going to use on these options the index number 2, and this is the only parameter this set settings requires, the region we want to change to. Also, we have another function here called read settings, which I'm going to use just to show that information on the console. So let's save this, go back to my terminal and run this. And as you can see here, we just changed our services to the Europe server. And again, if you want to double check this, you can just go to your admin panel, and now you can see here you have changed your server to Europe. And I just show you this for redundancy, because the whole purpose of doing this on the code is not to have to go to your admin panel each time you want to make changes. And lastly, let's check the ability to update the webhook URL on our stream. Most of the time, if you are not in production, you are going to spend a lot creating your own webhook on your main machine just to test all the features are working properly. And maybe today at night you are going to close your terminal and you don't have access anymore to that webhook you just created. And tomorrow, when you have to go back and start working again to that stream, you are not going to have the same webhook URL, because each time we create a new one, well, the URL will be different. In another scenario, you maybe are migrating the information of your servers and you just want to update it. So using this script, we can update the webhook URL on our stream. Again, I'm just starting the Moralis SDK, getting the information of the streams I have, because I again need the stream ID. We have to paste a webhook URL I just have over here. So instead of this one, let's paste the new one I just created, and we have to provide the chains. This stream is working for Ethereum, which has this code, but you can use the codes of any of the networks you are working with. So let's go back to the terminal. Here on this tab, let's clear this and say node update streams.js. And as easy as that, we can change the webhook URL on our stream. And remember, this is not just useful for the webhook URL, you can actually update any of the information of your stream. If we go back to the code and check this update function, now we see we can change the webhook URL, the description, the tag, the topic. Maybe you want to stop listening to the transfers and you want to listen to another function on the smart contract, and a lot more of information you can customize based on your preference. And again, we did this with just a small portion of code. So now you have all the tools you need to put your streams to the next level. And that was it for today's tutorial. Don't forget, all the code for this lesson is on the GitHub repo, so check out the link on the description. And as you are already here, click over here to subscribe to Moralis channel, turn on the notifications, and also check out more videos. Thanks for watching till the end, and see you on the next occasion.